What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right. And today, we're listening to Chris LeDoux, This Cowboy's Hat.
Whose hat?
This Cowboy's
Which
hat.
cowboy?
This.
You ain't a cowboy. What are we talking about?
Bruh, are you kidding me? I'm more cowboy than I don't even know any cowboys off the top. That's how un-cowboy I am.
Exactly.
But we have been kind of, I don't know.
You do look like you've been ridden hard and put up wet.
I'm not a horse. But, okay. So, we have been on a cowboy kick. Not a cowboy, country, I'd say more or less.
Have we now?
And no, we're really having a good time. And,
Yes.
you know, it's something I'm so unfamiliar with country. You are too. And we're kind of growing to love it.
What do you mean, kind of?
Is this country, though? I don't even know if this is country. I don't no idea what we're about to listen to.
Well, yeah, that is a big assumption because we have no idea about this artist. And just based off the song title, we assumed that it was a country song, so we could be led astray. However, we are going to dive in and find out what this song is about.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Well, there's always been groups of people that never could see eye to eye. But I always thought if they ever had a chance to sit down and talk face to face, they might realize they got a lot in common. Well, I was sitting in a coffee shop, just having a cup to pass the time, swapping rodeo stories with this old cowboy friend of mine, when some motorcycle riders started snickering in the back and started poking fun at my friend's hat. And one old boy said, "Hey, Tex, where'd you park your horse?" My friend just pulled his hat down low, but they couldn't be ignored. One husky fella said, "I think I'll rip that hat right off your head." That's when my friend turned around and this is what he said. "You ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue norther and milk it till it's dry. Bulldog the Mississippi, and its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat." Partner, this old hat's better left alone. See, it used to be my daddy's, but last year he passed on. My nephew skinned the rattler that makes up this old hat band, but back in '69 he died in Vietnam. Now the eagle feather was given to me by an Indian friend of mine, but someone ran him down somewhere around that Arizona line, and a real special lady gave me this hat pin, but I don't know if I'll ever see her again. You ride a black
Damn, this song is so good. I had no idea what we were getting into. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I love this story. I love all of this.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I was going to say at the beginning of this is that one of the reasons that I enjoy doing these country music reactions is they just have really great storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one thing that I've seen that's kind of, you know, across the board with a lot of these artists that we've reacted to is they just have a way of taking all these different elements of life, whether it be, you know, tragic, sad, joyful, but they just really have these great elements of songwriting. And this is, you know, a prime example of that.
Yeah, and I always love songs like this. Like they kind of give you. I don't want to like say it's similar in any ways, but like, you know, like Elvis's blue suede shoes. You know, like all these you could do freaking this and that and anything in the world, but you ain't touching my Cowboy's hat. Like I love it. It's just tough. It's fun.
I mean, I've gotten in a fight over a hat. that had nothing to do. I mean, didn't even have any
Significant value to it.
significant value. It's just the disrespect of somebody being like grabbing your hat off your head.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
You don't
mean?
do that.
Yeah, exactly.
that,
It was
yeah.
just like, anyways, we'll get back in.
Tornado across the western sky, roping old blue norther and milk it till it's dry. Bulldog the Mississippi, and its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat.
Okay, we still have some song left. I did have a question. Do you think there's going to be a backstory? Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I mean, where do you think this story is going? Do you have any?
I think because the song started out with saying like, I people from different walks of life can end up having a lot in common, kind of that narrative. I feel like it's going to somehow tie into them like all respecting each other and them
I was wondering if like the
understanding.
Indian guy that got ran over, if it's related to one of the bikers or something.
Maybe.
That's just what popped in my head for
That
some
could-
reason.
that
I could be completely off base, but yes,
You could
because
be
of the way
foreshadowing.
that, the song started, I was wondering if their stories interconnect somehow.
Only one way to find out.
Flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat. Now, if your leather jacket means to you what this hat means to me, then I guess we understand each other and we'll just let it be. But if you still think it's funny, man, you got my back up against the wall. And if you touch my hat, you're gonna have to fight us all. Well, right then I caught a little sadness in that gang leader's eyes. And he turned back to the others and they all just kind of shuffled on outside. But when my friend turned back towards me, I noticed his old hat brim, well, it was turned up in a big old Texas grin. You ride a black tornado across the western sky, roping old blue norther and milk it till it's dry. Bulldog the Mississippi, and its ears down flat, long before you take this cowboy's hat.
Damn.
God dang, that was a absolute banger of a song, dude. I did not expect that at all.
Neither did I. I didn't know what to expect.
I didn't know what to expect either, but sometimes you get into these and you're like, that was a good song,
Mhm.
it brings out introspective thoughts and stuff. This is one that I'm like, man, this is like a legendary banger. Like that was a really just well put together song. I mean, the message is obviously very clear. You know, there's nothing we really have to break into to understand, but I think that's, I think that that's just a true reality of life too. Some of us, like, we hold on to this significant things for whatever reason, you know, and I feel like everybody can relate to that. Like the bikers were like, oh, like, imagine if they were in the bar and they're like, hey, dude, like, I'm going to take that stupid hat off your head.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, listen, man, this is my dad's hat. And then here's the significant value behind it. Then the guys would be like, okay, I get it. There's sorry, my bad. And get out of there. Like, it's a great song.
Yeah, it was interesting because he said that there was like a sadness in his eye, like the gang leader, right? Didn't he say that at one point?
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of makes me wonder when he was talking about his leather jacket, like if there's a story behind that.
Well, did you see the patch on it?
Oh, no, I didn't. I wasn't paying
it
attention.
said Rip Big Red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so that's probably, Buddy or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because he basically like brought it back full circle to his life and was like, hey, would you, like, if I was basically saying, hey, screw you, I'm going to rip that dumb jacket off of you, like, but that holds a significant value to you as well. So, I mean, what a good way to de-escalate a situation, though, man. He was
That's-
outnumbered for sure. He would have got fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
All those little
Exactly.
ghosts that popped up ain't doing nothing, man. They're not swinging. Do
Who knows, man? I don't know.
you believe in ghosts?
I would say I'm open to the paranormal.
Okay. That was the dumbest answer I've ever heard to that question.
I'm just saying I'm open up.
So,
I'm open
yes.
to the idea that I wouldn't say I believe in it like in ghosts, like, oh my God, there's ghosts. I just think that there's things that go beyond our human understanding that can't be explained.
Yeah.
Is that a better way of saying things?
Okay, here's the thing. I've always like tend to like not believe in it, or at least not fixate on it. Like if it's real, it's real, whatever. Like I don't believe to like choose thinking like, oh, I heard a wind blow over there. That's a sign that that's, you know, a loved one who passed or something. But everybody that's in my life believes in ghosts. This is so off basis from the song. But everybody that's like close to me in my life believes in ghosts so much. Like everybody, like my mom. Oh my God. There's been times where my mom's like literally like standing there. She goes like, so my dad passed away, you know, like 6 years ago. And she'll like literally we'll be talking and she'll be like, oh, hi, Dan. Your dad's right there. I can feel him. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? I don't tell her that, obviously. I'm like, oh, cool. But, you know, it's just like everybody in my life believes in it so much. I don't know.
Here's what I think. I think there's like, if you don't believe in it, then the door's closed. So you're never going to try and open it. Right. And there's like cultures like throughout history, the Romans like believed that all their ancestors, you know, were a huge part and impact on their life. So they had like, you know, memorials with like your grandfather, and you would know like every person in your lineage. And it would be like, okay, this person was a senator, this person did this and that. And you had a duty to carry on your family tradition.
This is Uncle Joe. He was a real fucking weirdo around the kids. And they're like, oh, he's got a huge impact on us.
Oh my God. So that impacts the way that they would carry themselves, right? Because it's like, and now we've been detached from that. So I think there is something there. It's like, if you don't try to communicate or you aren't open to it, then more than likely you're not going to have that experience. But I tend to stray more on the side of like, you know, there's a lot of superstition, but then also like I think it's a woman thing too, to believe in like crystals and, you know, and mediums and all this stuff. And my ex was very into that, but I will tell you this, her father passed away and he was in the hospital, and, you know, we knew that he wasn't doing well, and she went to go take a shower because we'd all been like, you know, they're basically, you know, doing shifts. And yeah, she went to take a shower and she came out and she was like, he's gone. And everyone was like, what? And they're like, yeah, he's gone. Like he just came to me in the shower and he talked to me, said everything's going to be all right, you know. And then we got the phone call like that he had passed. So like whether or not that is something, she was very clear that like he came to me and talked to me and told me that it was going to be all right. And, you know, so it's like, you know, maybe
I'm
it's
not
just
totally
coincidence.
closed off to it. I think that shit just scares me. So I'm like, I don't want to be. It's like whatever.
Yeah, it is kind of scary to think about. I mean, our government just told us that there's aliens, that they're real. So, you know, what are we supposed to believe?
Yeah.
Anyways, what a great song this was.
Recently, I learned that ninjas are real. I always thought that was just a fake.
Are you being so for real right
No,
now?
I'm just joking. I
was going to say, because that's like what I wanted to be when I was a kid. Like I
ninja.
low key, this is taking such a weird turn. What is even this reaction? But bro, ninjas in the 80s were such a thing. Like I genuinely, when I was a kid, was like, I want to be a ninja when I grow up. That was like what I want to be. But we used to have these karate magazines. Have you ever seen those? Like Black Belt Magazine. So there used to be this thing, Black Belt Magazine, and it was just like a martial arts magazine about, you know, karate and different martial arts, right? Like Chuck Norris would be in it and shit.
Okay.
You'd
Rest
get
in
it.
peace.
Yes. And in the back, you could order things. You could order like Chinese stars, right? Which is so dumb because technically they're shurikens and they're Japanese, but they were Chinese stars. And they had like these spikes that would like go on your hand, like
Mm.
so you could climb trees, like grappling hooks, nunchucks. And this is what we used to do. We would save up money and literally like send it off to these places, and then they would deliver it. Like our parents, like, you know, like just a kid. Like I'm 8, 9, 10 years
Just
old.
ordering katanas and shit.
Yes, from the back of a magazine, and just getting packages of genuine weapons, blowguns. I mean, that's what I would do. I would go mow lawns around my neighborhood so I could fund my ninja weapon collection.
Okay. Just to do a full circle back to this video, did you ever go through any phases where you like wanted to be a cowboy?
No, I mean, yes. When I was a kid, like I would like dress up and like play, you know, cowboys and Indians. So there was a little bit of that. I had like, you know, cowboy boots and hat and some cap guns.
For some reason, okay, this I don't want to sound rude here or anything, but like
And my dad had a lasso, so I would play in the yard. I had phases. I was Indiana Jones, and then I got very into like martial arts. Like I used to do karate, and so my hero growing up was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
not a bad hero to have, yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just saying I never went through cowboy phase. I like literally
Mhm.
never thought cowboys were cool, but I did buy a cowboy hat when I was in Texas, and I wear it. So this is funny, dude. This is actually hilarious. So one time I went to a bar all by myself.
You have it around here.
It's
I've
at
seen
my
it.
house.
Okay.
But I went to a bar all by myself by my old like my apartment two places ago, and it was like a Sunday night or something, like late at night, and I just dropped off my daughter, so I was like, I'm gonna just go have a couple drinks of whiskey, and I ended up sitting next to this dude who was sitting by himself, and he's one of my great friends to this day. You know,
Okay.
like we just started chatting and we're talking, and then like, you know, like 4 hours later, we're like, I'm like, you're the fucking
Sucking
man, dude.
each other off
And he's
in the
wearing a
bathroom?
cowboy hat the whole
Okay.
time, right? And then, like eventually I asked him, I'm like, so you like, you know, you wear a cowboy hat, you like in the country stuff? He's like, fuck no. He's like, I don't. He's like, I just wear this because girls love it and they come up and talk to me all the time. So I got a cowboy hat because I went to Texas a couple months later, and me and him would just like go out and hang out and just wear our cowboy hats, and girls loved it.
Yes, they do. That's stolen valor, though, bro. That
It's
is
not.
stolen valor. That is such stolen valor. You can't be wearing a cowboy hat.
Dude, come on, man.
I'm sorry. You let us know in the comments.
We live in Colorado, so like,
yeah,
if you're
that doesn't mean you can wear a cowboy hat.
no,
You're
I'm saying 90% of people that wear cowboy hats in Denver, they're not fucking cowboys.
stolen valor. It's stolen valor.
I
That's my
wouldn't
take.
call it stolen
It's
valor.
stolen valor.
It's maybe being
I
fake
should
and
report
untrue to
you.
yourself.
I want to report you to the authorities.
Maybe being a liar.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
should be reported to the authorities for that type of behavior.
I mean, dude, haven't you ever gone out and just like been in another city and just met a girl and just completely made up a new name and just lied about everything? About who you
No,
are?
I've
You've
never been
done
compelled to do that.
That? You've never done
I
that.
maybe have like joked around with the girl a little bit and like, you know, led her on a little, you know, but not came up. Well, I guess that's the same thing basically.
Yeah, I'll come up with a brand new name on the spot and just be like,
Mhm.
that's my name. And then just
Just
be
to
like,
mess with them. But I don't like
just to
carry
be,
it.
no, just to like have fun. Be like,
Yeah,
okay, you're
no,
never
no,
going to
no.
see this person again. Who
But I
cares?
let
Like,
them know at some point in the evening.
Oh, I
don't
know.
like, yeah, that's the difference. I don't like keep writing it. Eventually I let the mask slip, but it's usually just a more pronounced version of myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for sticking around, man. We like to have fun on this channel, and we just like
decided
to
we're just going to rant and go on tangents because, you know,
We've been doing
you
that
can-
today on like every video.
yeah. And I actually enjoy it.
I do too. That makes the videos more fun because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you get to, and you know, maybe you guys can relate to this a little bit. Do you ever wear a cowboy hat to go get chicks?
Do you ever wear assless chaps? And
Yeah.
you know?
Have you ever
Yeah.
ridden a horse?
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
How about a donkey?
Camila technically owns a horse. Wow. But
That's
like,
nice.
it's her auntie's, but they
Mhm.
like share it.
When's the last time you rode a horse though? Because it's been years for me. Probably at least.
2 years ago.
Okay. So
Maybe a
you're
year-
more of a cowboy than me.
Maybe
then,
a year and a
technically.
half ago. I mean, it's right up in Fairplay. So they go up there all the time. His name's
Yeah, I think the
Patches.
last time I rode a horse was like in Mexico or something.
Oh. I don't, can I be honest, I don't like riding horses.
You don't?
I do.
They act funny around you, don't they?
No. Okay. So no,
Because they can sense.
horses, I've actually rode horses quite a few times in my life, and usually they're fine. But I remember the first time I rode a horse, I was a little kid, and and it was my friend's birthday party. We all got on horses, and then they tell me when I'm on mine, because mine was acting funky. They were like, "We just broke this one like last week," and like literally, it just started fucking while I was on it, and I was like probably like 7 years old. Like, what is going on right now? Like,
Yeah.
so, but. Anyways, hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and hit that subscribe button. If you made it to this far, you have to subscribe at this point. You're basically part of the family.
Because if you stuck around this long, yes, you're part of the family. You basically, just buck broke us. You rode this horse the whole way through to the end.
Pause.
Just kicking.
No homo.
And neighing and whinnying.
Yeah.
You're still here for the ride.
Yeah,
you're a real one.
That's crazy. You broke him like a horse. Thanks for watching,
The
guys.
buck broke you.
Hey, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.